Hello, my friends. Welcome to Total Body Conditioning. Start with your feet a little wider than your hips, and let's just squat it out to get started. Earlier this week, I posted a reel on my social media about the benefits of impact and plyometrics. And I had a lot of people message me telling me that, number one, I heard a lot of, I can't do that because my knees, my ankles, my hips, my spine. So I totally get that. Let's go side to side. There are definitely limitations in our bodies that prevent like hard and high impact. Definitely, my workouts have changed over the years. But I still feel like it's important to do some things, even like what I'm doing right now, where there's a foot strike on the floor. Let's lean side to side. So this workout will incorporate resistance. I've got a wide variety from 3 up to 12 pounds. I do have a med ball that I'll use for one drill. Let's reach across. And we will do some plyometrics. And what that means is both feet leave the floor. It's like power and speed and strength all put together. Swing side to side. I am going to start every exercise with a modified version. Pull the heels back. So everyone will be able to do this. And if you're able, drop that heel in front. I'd like you to try a little bit of low impact to start to stimulate your bones and your joints. Does that sound all right? All right, turn to one side, forward and back. This is called a rock step. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. Now plant that foot forward. We're gonna lift and lower onto our back toes. So this will be a challenging workout, modified for all of us. Come down to lunge and pulse it out right here. Let's get a little stretch across that hip flexor. Pull your shoulders onto your back. Four, 3, 2, 1. Step a little closer, sit back, toes come up. We want to make sure our muscles are warm, a little looser, ready to go. Core super strong. Stand up, switch legs, rock step, forward and back. As your body's getting warmer, breathe deeper. Plant that foot in front, lift and lower onto your back toes. Good job, 2 more. Hands on the front thigh, ease your way down into a lunge. Knees are about 90-90. 90-degree bend here, 90-degree bend there. Perfect, go 4, 3, 2, 1. Step a little closer, shift back from your hips, toes up. You never want to put pressure on a locked out knee here, so always a little soft bend in the knee. All right, come back up. Take the feet wide, full body movement. Getting the heart rate up. Getting ready to dive in. Hold it down. Pulse is right here. Chest is lifted, spine is tall. Hold it at the bottom, alternate heels off the ground. Let's keep that going. Add a little balance challenge. Sit lower. Lift that heel for 8, 7, 4, 3, 2. Both heels come up. Hold, hold, hold. Arms front, hold. Stay low. Arms overhead. And back to the side. Let's see what we've got. Up to tempo with the arms. Good. front, up, side. Woo. Stay on your toes. I'm here to keep you on your toes. Drop those heels, press up, shake them out. All right, plank pose. I do have a bench, so if you have a bench, you want to use it, that's fine for these. Hands on the floor. We're not going to use the bench as much today. Pull your abs inwards, holding plank. Core strength and stability. Press the floor away from you. Feel a little space happening between your shoulder blades. Maybe the tailbone tucks just a bit to prevent arching. 8, 7, 6, 5. Alternate tapping one knee and then the other. Stay in your plank, and you're not really putting weight in that knee, you're just tapping. Good, now take the foot out to the side, nice and slow. Tap to the side. Just 4 more and then we'll get off the hands. Super strong. And drop your knees, swing it around, come into boat pose. So you can hold or let go. Just keep your waistband up off the floor. Hold and breathe. If you want a little challenge, tap the toes to the floor. Stay strong through the middle. You can do this one holding or releasing. Let's take it. 8 more. 7. Woo. Chest is lifted. Spine tall for 4. 3. Great. 2 and 1. Pull yourself up. Give yourself a nice little stretch here through your back. And then bring it around. All right. So, marching. This is impact. And if your joints feel good with this, everything we do today, you can march. To make it a little harder, shift your weight heel to heel. So there's a little more impact there. If that's a green light, if that's a go for you, stay with that. You want to make it harder? A full up jog, meaning 1 foot leaves the floor. All right, let's get busy with our weights. Let's go to squats. All right, let's start with down for 2, up for 2. I'm using 12. That's my heaviest of the selection I have out here today. I did finally go get myself some 8s. Got them on Amazon actually, found a good deal. So, got a pretty good collection here. Mine go up to 15s. Next up, I'm gonna get myself some 20s. All right, ready? Single counts. Here we go. Drop into your heels. Lift your toenails into the top of your shoes. Remember, always movement from the hip, not your back. Back stays the same when you're standing and when you're squatting. The shape of your spine doesn't change. All the action is knees and hips. Core stays strong, everybody. I'll sit down for 3. Let's go. Squeeze your glutes. I'm kind of excited about this workout. I think it's gonna be fun and hard. Reverse that. Down 1, up 3. Slow motion, a little eccentric work. We're so eccentric. Down and up. Let's go back to 2 counts down, 2 counts up. Squeeze the glutes. Whew. Yeah. Chest stays lifted. Single counts. Here we go. Hug it in. Breathe deep. What? Sorry. Hold it down for 3. Squeeze your glutes on 4. Good. Last set. Down 1, come up slow. 3, 2, 1, sit. Come up slow. Good job. All right, let's power out our last set. Go as fast as you can with control. Little power, little kind of force up. Almost as if you were gonna jump. All right, let him go. Woo. All right, plyometrics set number 1. So if you're gonna turn sideways, you're gonna come down into a squat. The action is bounding, and so it's gonna look like this. You're gonna jump forward, turn around, and jump forward. Modifications. Take a leg out, step to a lunge, and squat. And then you're gonna switch. Leg out, lunge, and switch. All right? So you can take little hops if that feels better to your joints. The option, the kind of the goal is that deep squat, the explosion, and another deep squat. Okay, so you choose. You want to bound? Do you want to step and lunge? Do you want to do baby hops? It's all good. Because at the end of the day, you're moving your body, you're sweating, you're breathing, you're getting stronger. And today we're just challenging different muscular systems, different energy systems. You can go faster than me, you can go slower than me. I'd be surprised if any of you are slower than me. I'm in slow motion. I'm the old lady here. Pump me up. So reminder, stick out a leg, lunge, then squat, turn around, start in your squat, kick it out, lunge, squat. Okay, great option. Still got a little foot strike underneath you. And you can do those little jumps if that feels more safe, controllable. Your body, do those. Mixing and matching. Okay. If you are bounding, get way down into your heels. My toes are lifted. We spring and we absorb the shock, right? So you want to kind of just follow that energy down. Kind of a period at the end of the sentence. All right, let's go to chest. Grab your heavier dumbbells. If you have a bench, you lay on your bench. Okay, I got me winded. We're on our backs. Up to all right, catch our breath. Elbows stop at 90. Or when your upper arm is parallel to the floor. So if we were laying on the floor, not a bench, you couldn't go any deeper than that. That's where I want you to stop. All right, so to stay with our theme of power, when we get to singles, we're gonna push up faster like this. Boom, all right, come slow, and then boom. So really add in that force. You're not just bouncing up and down, but you're really working with force. You can do this. We are gonna sweat it up here, my friends. Come on, add that force. Add that force. All right, so now up 1 and then pulse down 3. So that's a little harder to just hold kind of that isometric with a pulse. Whew. Up 1, down 3. Let's reverse that. Come up 3. 3, 2, 1, back down. 3, core stays strong. Back down. Whew. Singles again, go with your force. May the force be with you. Come on. I want you to burn out your chest. 4, 3, 2, and finish where we started. 2 up, 2 down. Easy and smooth. I know it feels good to get a little stretch at the bottom, but when we do that, we lose chest. We come out into shoulders, which are weaker. We also put extra stress on the muscles of the shoulder joint, the rotator cuff and the supported muscles. And over time, that's not gonna go well for us. 1 more slow, and we are done with chest. So bring your weights to your chest, lift your chin, rock and roll to a seat, and move your step. We're gonna do some cardio. All right, so this is called leaping. And I want you to imagine that you're just out in a meadow and you're taking a leap, right? And we're gonna do that back and forth. I'm doing that very beautifully and delicately, aren't I? If that doesn't feel good, we're gonna start here. Just a great big step and switch, okay? A great big step and switch. If we were in a great big gymnasium, I could have us leap across the floor. So you're just gonna land on one foot and then land on the other foot. These can be small. You can do a few in a row, like this. Okay, just teaching our body how to absorb impact, right? So leap. I've got a 6-foot mat. I'm trying to go edge to edge. I want you to be careful with your knees. So watch your landing and watch your setup. So if you get going too fast, you can kind of torque your knee on the turnaround, start jumping too soon. So notice how I'm like setting up before I go and I'm absorbing my landing on one foot. Okay? I know it. This is like not traditional workout, right? Someone's watching you, they're like, why are you leaping across your living room again and again and again? You can tell them I'm working on my bone health. I'm gonna do a few wide step to lunges and turns. And while I'm strengthening my bones, I'm stabilizing my joints. I'm teaching the muscles around them how to support them better. I'm getting stronger and I'm burning calories. So laugh all you want. Haters gonna hate. All right. Take a couple more your way. Little leaps or big. All right. Teach your body to absorb impact. One more time, over and back. All right, I'm gonna grab my tens and we're going to lunges. So let's start with our left foot, just change it up. Way back on those toes, arms straight down at our sides. Down 2. So the goal with lunges is straight up and down as if your back was up against a wall, including your head, shoulder blades, butt, straight up and down. All right. Think of dropping your back kneecap right to the floor, or almost. 2 more. Belly in. Single counts. Here we go. See if you can feel the heel of your left foot pushing into your shoe way more than your toes. Pulses down for 3. We love lunges around here, don't we? My newsletter that comes out every Tuesday is Life, Love, and Lunges. If you're not on my mailing list, get on it, baby. I send out inspirational tips, stories, links, suggestions, playlist videos, upcoming events. All right, we're gonna switch because I'm on fire. You on fire? All right, set it up. Down 2, up 2. How do you get on my mailing list, you say? You message me, or you drop a message here in the comments, or you visit my website, denisedruce.com, and let me know. I'll get you signed up. Good. Single counts. Here we go. Shoulder blades back. Chest lifted. Got it? Who's having fun now? I know you are. Pulses. 3, 2, 1. So when we get into our next cardio, I'm going to use the med ball. If you don't have a med ball, you're going to hold a dumbbell. All right, let these go. This is a place where you could use a partner, and I'll show you how. All right, so we've got this med ball. I've got an 8-pound medicine ball. 8. You could hold an 8-pound dumbbell. So we're gonna start in a super low squat. Either hold your dumbbell or your ball, and you're just gonna push it straight out in front of you. If you have a partner, you can play and catch. All right? And if that describes you, if you have a partner, when you catch it, squat. So let's add that in. Press, squat. There's a little bit of force. You could throw the ball against a wall. I'm not going to do that here. My husband would not be happy if I put ball marks on these clean walls. Funny that way. This is hard. Two more. Now hold the ball and just squat. Ball or dumbbell, toes are turned out. So you can see how my knees are tracking in the direction of my toes. So here's where we're gonna add in a little bit of plyometric. So you're holding your ball close and you're just gonna leave the floor. Okay, that's option 1. Option 2, ball goes up. Now here's the hard part. Option 3, let the ball go. You've got a lot going on. You can plant your feet or you can keep a little thump. Watch the ball. And the ball. 2 more. Hold the ball, squat it out. Fun, huh? Whew. Beautiful work, everybody. Find your core. Ball or dumbbell touches the floor. Come right straight up your body, press up. Floor, sky. Floor to sky. And if you want, jump. A little bit of plyometric. 2 more. All right, set this down. We're gonna go to upper back. So 1 heavy dumbbell, 1 arm rows. Let's take our left foot forward, right toes back like a lunge. You're gonna lean on this left leg lightly and just row with 1 arm. All right, everybody, breathe, catch your breath. Let oxygen come back into your muscles. We are at the halfway mark of this workout. That includes a cool down. So we're a little over halfway on the work components. Squeeze behind your right shoulder blade. Give me 4, 3, 2, elbow comes out for a wide row. 8, 7. Deep breath, everybody. We have got this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Set that dumbbell down, come up, stretch the arm across. Just give that back a little bit of a reset. On the way to side number 2. All right. Right foot forward, left toes way back. See how wide my stance is so that I can lean and still have this straight spine. Here we go, rows. Hug it in. Good times, huh? Good news is we're done with our lower body lifts. The rest is upper body, so it'll be a little easier to come out of plyometrics and not have to go to low body, right? All right, how you doing? 8 more rows right here. Woo. 4, 3, wide rows for 8, and we're done with this. Back of the shoulder, right behind the shoulder blade. 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Go ahead and come up and shake things out. Stretch the arm across. Okay. Let's bring out our step. If you don't have a step, you can use the floor for this. All right, let's start here. So very light impact. Let's call that stop number 1. To move back a little bit. Kind of chop off my head on these. Step number 2, you're actually gonna step up on the bench. Keep track of which leg steps first. And every 4, you're gonna switch. So there's impact here. Layer 3 or step number 3, you can jog up. A little light jog. And every 4, you're gonna switch. So the big daddy, the big dog, vertical jumps. So you're gonna set up your squat, stick your landing, stick your landing. Now, there's more impact when you come down. So if you want, you can jump up, step down, jump up, step down the other way. That's a little bit of a training wheels option, especially if you're really taking care of your knees. All right? Another choice, if you're kind of building up to these things, is step up, put your squat in, step down, put your squat in, and then switch. You can tell that any of these variations are doing the trick. The vertical jumps with a whole bunch of options. Remember where we started. When we do these 2.5-minute sets, it's fine to take a little break, give your body a little break, and resume. We always prep in a squat, land in a squat. Safe form, especially when the stakes are a little higher, the risk is a little greater. All right, well, that was fun. Let's hit biceps. All right, straight up, 2 counts. Up and down. Biceps, baby. Time for the gun show. So I've been interested in lifting heavier weights as of late. Number one, because that's what we should do as we age. Resistance training becomes more and more important for all the reasons we're talking about today. So in terms of bone health, every time I ask these muscles to pull this bone up, right? Think about it. Your bicep is responsible for pulling up that lower arm bone. And thus, it creates bone strength. But here's another reason to lift weights as we age. You know how your skin gets a little more weak and saggy? I think we need to fill that skin up with muscles. Don't you think? Wouldn't that be cool? To put muscle on as we age instead of losing muscle. That's a natural part of aging. We lose muscle mass. Why? Because we don't use it. We don't use our muscles at the degree we used to when we were younger. And so our body just says, oh, I guess you don't need that. So 2 reasons to pick up heavy weights. Alternate a little bit faster. Elbows stay in close to your body. One opportunity.
To seize everything you ever wanted in one moment. Would you capture it?
Or just let it slip. Would you capture it? Get an opportunity. Woo! Keep it going, nice and slow, strong, steady, nothing fancy here, just working biceps. But the words won't come out. I think it's scary that I know the words to this song, and I'm 60 years old, almost. All right, one more each side, and set these babies down. All right, a little different kind of cardio. So what I'd like you to do is just really shake your hands out. We're gonna do some throwing actions. All right, we're gonna do some throwing actions. So I want you to bring your right hand to your right shoulder, and then I want you to just throw it across, all right? We're just gonna reach across like that with some force. All right, and really like throw it, like get your fingers loose at the end of your hand and throw. I realize for those of you who are athletes, I have absolutely zero technique. And we're gonna switch. And that might be even worse with your least dominant hand at the shoulder, throw. Let your body pivot. A little bit of force here at the joints, a little bit of speed. All right, just body weight, reaching across. You've got that core going on. Now alternate, one and then the other, one and the other. A little, it's almost like a chop, right? Just like a really push out there with force. All right, so we're gonna take that action and we're gonna turn it into a punch, and you come up onto that back toe. You can keep that, or you can put a little hop in. Hop, tap, hop, tap, hop, tap. A little bit of impact. Core, stay strong. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your feet a little closer together. Hands right here at your chest. Reach back with one arm. Throw underhand. Throw underhand. So now we've got a little bit of a lift in the knees and back to our squat. Scoop it up from behind. Option to come up on your toes. Put a little calf work in. And you know what's coming. A little jump. Or stay strong. Hands stay in front of your face. Come on. Woo. How's your heart rate? Remember, you can stay on the floor. You can lift your toes, strengthen your ankles, the bones of your feet. 3, 2, 1. Shake out. All right, we're going to triceps. So let's start with lighter dumbbells this time. Lighter, because we're gonna do something a little more challenging. You're gonna hinge from the hips, flat back, elbows high, and as you press, palms turn up. We're just gonna do some singles here. Finding our way right into the meat of those muscles. Keep a little arch in your low back. That's how you're gonna be protecting your spine, engaging those muscles to hold it in place. Got it? Palms keep coming up, press up. Good job. Good job. And release. Same light weights. Actually, I'm gonna sit on this one. Same light weights. Arms overhead, straight down, straight up.
2, 3, 4.
I've got pretty tight shoulders, and so you can see that my arm bones are kind of in front of my face. So notice if that's the case for you. We want to be working towards elbows pointing to the ceiling. Core, stay strong. Try to relax your fingers, hold with a soft grip, not a white knuckle grip. All right, let those go. Hands slide right to the edge of the step. Push down so that your neck is long. We're not doing this. Chest forward. Do some dips. Try to lock out on top. Whew. How we doing? Coming to the finish line. We're doing all right? It's a hard workout. Change it up a little, right? Two more. And 1. Grab those dumbbells again, hinge from your hips. One more set of palms up. Right here, palms to the ceiling. Your triceps should be saying, thank you. Sure appreciate ya. That's kind of a Utah thing. Sure do appreciate ya. All right, set them down. We're gonna use our step for this last section. I'm going light dumbbells, like even lighter than this. My light cardio dumbbells. And we're just stepping. That's all we're doing to finish it up. That foot strike up and down. Here we go. Bicep, tricep. All right, so here, this last cardio set, it's not super high intensity. Time to just find a steady, even aerobic breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Switch your lead leg and keep focusing on a contraction in your biceps and your triceps. Everything firm, strong, happy, stand tall. Anybody sweating? Yeah, me too. 8 more on this leg. Beautiful work, everyone. 4, 3, 2, stay on the floor. Tap your heels. Palms face up. Shoulders on your back. Heart rate tapering down. Let's reach and pull. Chest, upper back. Woo. Feels good. Breathe deep. You can do this. We're almost there. I'm gonna do a little core and call it a day. Weights in close. Hold the feet. Easy squat right here. Narrow squat. Plie squats. Elbows touch the thighs. Chest stays lifted. Let's press up for 8, 7, full body, breathe deep. Yes, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Breathe as deeply as you can. A little shaking maybe. Ooh. Hold it shoulder height. Little shaking. Weights in close, come to your plie, rotate side to side. You're gonna move right into core. So weights in close, let your obliques do the work. Feel that wrapping, those 2 X's on the sides of your body. They're just wrapping around you. Can you sit a little lower? Weights in tighter, speed it up. Like the washing machine on agitate cycle. Washing out the dirt. Getting things pure, clean and strong. All right, bring your weights to your sides. Side bends. Let those dumbbells be slightly behind the calf. Keep going for 8, 7, 6. How does your body feel now after that workout? You should be really proud of yourself. Feeling good. All right, let your weights go. Come into plank pose. We did this earlier. We're gonna do it again. Push the bench away from you. Open those shoulder blades. Come way up on your tippy toes. Hug in, brace in. We're breathing, feeling. All right, the knee comes to the chin. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, strong core. Good job, everybody. Drop your knees. Let's take a quick stretch in between things. Flip it around. Heels on top. All right, we're just gonna keep the back of our heels digging into the bench, knees over hips, fingertips back, lift and lower. Try to Get your elbows back so you can't see them out of your side or peripheral vision. Every time you lift up, you guys always make sure that you're not doming your abs up when you lift, but rather you are pulling them in and down. Squeeze. So press abs down. 4, 3, elbows stay wide. Let's alternate a knee to chest. Getting a little deeper in there. You've got hip flexors. You've got transverse abdominis. Let's rotate. And now we've got obliques in addition to all the things that we're already working. To make this a little harder, drape your legs over and just sit that leg down. Give yourself a little farther to reach. Good. Keep it coming, folks. You have 8 more. 4, 3, and 2, 1. Hug knees in. Give yourself a little quick massage on the floor. I'm gonna do one more core thing. So bring yourself around. Hands come back to that bench. Plank pose. All right, so one more impact exercise. Option 1, tap your toes. Option 2, plank jacks. Three, 2, 1, come forward, bring yourself up, move everything out of the way, take off your shoes, let's stretch. All right, let's just start in a nice wide plie, toes turned out. You don't have to have your shoes off, but it feels good to me to stretch in bare feet. I'm a yoga teacher. Lift tall, bow low. Lift tall, breathe in, bow low. Breathe out. Let's do that one more time. Lift tall and bow low. Let's bring the hands to the knees. Hinge forward with a straight back and then pull one shoulder to your opposite knee. And take really deep breaths here into the back of your rib cage. Come up and switch. Easy, slow transitions. And then release that just enough to bring hands to the floor. Lunge a little farther, toes come up. Finding a little bit of inner thigh, nice long spine. And switch it over. Full breaths, everybody. Let's turn toward the bent knee and drop the back knee to the ground. We'll start to make our way into hip flexors. Just let the hips sink, let the spine lengthen. If you want a little bit more, you can press to your top knee. Lift and lengthen. Lift your chin, stretch your belly. And then as you come forward, shift your hips back. Let's find the hamstring. I always like to scoot the heel forward, walk the hands forward, get a little bit more hammy. Breathe, folks, breathe. So, do you ever or always feel empowered at the end of a workout? I always do. Turn all the way around toward the opposite foot, drop your knee. I do. I always feel a little bit unstoppable at the end of a workout. And so I use this time to do something where I need to be in my power. So think about that. Is there something you need to ask for today, or create, or declare? And maybe these first few minutes, while you have adrenaline in your body, while your muscles feel strong, while you feel confident and proud of yourself, maybe take these next few minutes, and instead of just rushing into the minutia of the day-to-day things that we do, let's shift that. Maybe use these first few minutes where there's clarity to do that thing. Make that call, write that letter, add that piece to your project, have a conversation, whatever it is. Just notice if you feel a little bit more empowered right now. Take advantage of that energy. We're going to drop that foot flat to the floor, tuck the toes, come all the way to center, toes turn forward. You're going to walk your hands way out in front of you. It's like a very wide downward facing dog. You're getting a nice chest and shoulder stretch along with hammies. And then hands come in. Let's take a twist. So bring your left hand under your face, bring your right arm up. There's that inner thigh again with a nice healthy twist for the spine. And we'll switch. Open it up. And come back to center. Heel toe your feet in a little bit so that your toes turn out. Put a bend in your knees. And we're going to pause right here, and about halfway down, I've got my elbows on my thighs. And for my friends with tender knees, you're going to stay right here. If this feels okay and you want to take a little stretch, hands together, elbows inside the knees, press your knees out and squeeze your knees in. So elbows press out, knees hug in. And if your knees feel friendly today, come all the way down, lengthen your spine. This is a prayer squat, or in yoga, it's called malasana. Really nice stretch for the hips and low back. Take deep breaths. Release fingers to the floor, stretch up. You can use your legs to help you stand. We'll roll the shoulders out. And then join me for 3 big energetic breaths. Inhale, and we'll drop on 3. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. And then give yourself a hand. You are amazing. Thanks for trying on some plyometrics today. Have a fabulous day, and I'll see you next time. Hi, friends. Just want to say thank you so much for joining me here for these workouts. If you like what you find here, make sure to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up, and I love when you leave comments. Let's keep working out together. We will make our world and the world a better place.